Looks good. 30 laps, sound of my beep. Oh, watch the backstrokes. Alex and Brian get together. Here's Ray Horning, the lead.
And we are live back here at Pheasantland RC Park in Boyertown, Pennsylvania. We got some racing action coming at you tonight. We're in the heat. You guys, and thank you for watching tonight. Welcome you to the live show. Tonight we're at Pheasantland RC Park in Boyertown, Pennsylvania. Low Cart is here to get some practice in for the Nationals this weekend. Sprint on the track right now. This is their heat race. Makeup heat earlier tonight, makeup feature. It was rained out a week or so before. Now we're into the second round of racing. I don't have the leaderboard up right now. A little glitchy. Yeah, I see that going on right now, guys, so I'll see if I can't get that straightened out and see what's going on here with the live tonight. First time we had that problem. Of course, always something new here with the live, and we'll see if we can't stop what's going on there. Internet's a little spotty. Well, first time we have this box set up here, so I wonder if the box is giving me problems where it's at right now. Again, always something. I'm going to see if I can't figure out a way to make that happen here. Looks like we're gonna have, oh, okay, looks like we're back in now. Maybe if I move the camera out just a little bit. Always something different on this live show, guys. Never the same every week I get on here. Hopefully the sound's good. Been working on that. I know we had a problem with the last time that we did the live up there at Blue Rocks Campground. Actually had some sound issues up there. Had all kind of issues. I forgot my computer. Now it's just a mess. Okay, but we are, looks like we got some 13.5 action here on the track right now. Not sure if this is the second heat or not, but I got some different camera angles set up for you guys tonight. Looks like connection's good now. Not sure what's going on there. If maybe my bonding isn't working right, don't we know? Won't let me check it out.
One more Marshall.
So we'll take a look up at the...
Ray Horning's going to go out there. Thank you very much, Ray. Our heat race winner in second place. Let the Marshall through.
We'll take a look up at camera 3 tonight, I believe it is. And you guys can see we got a bird's eye view of the track tonight. I'm way down here, and the camera is up by the hut. Right there's the hut where Kyle's inside, or Aaron tonight. And we can see the drivers. So sorry about the shakiness, but we're looking right down here at the drivers tonight, and this is what they see looking down on the track. New angle I decided to throw in tonight. Can only get some of the track though with that camera, so we'll go back to the regular camera. Here we go, 13.5 sprint. don't have the rundown up on the internet tonight, so I can't really
Spot in the back.
tell you guys who's on the track and
Guys,
where.
you got 30 laps.
I know we got Kyle, Corey up there, Kevin. So I'll have to look and see who's racing what. Looks like we got Corey Milligan out in the lead in that black and second place appears to be Kevin Kuzer. It is. Corey Milligan looking underneath lap traffic of that red car. Corey's got that black, white number 1. Second place appears to be Kevin Kuzer in the white car. He's about a quarter turn behind Corey. Here, so we got Corey getting sideways, Kevin getting sideways, and it looks like Kyle's going to take the lead. Kyle Horning having some really good runs lately in that 13.5 front with that number 46. Kyle's now one of them wing guys, leaving the dirt modified scene here in RC racing, running around here with that number 46. Second place, Corey Milligan all over the back of Kyle right now. Corey got that car straightened out. Seems to be faster than Kyle. Kyle's just a smoother driver. Been doing a lot of racing lately, about 120 some races a year for Kyle. And it looks like Corey's going to take the lead. Now Kyle's going to take it back from him. Oh, we got a battle going on there. A three-way battle for the lead. Kyle out in the front in the 46. Second place in the black and white cars. Corey. Third is Kevin Kuzer. 1 and 2 takes each other out. Corey walks away. He's laughing up on the stand right now. He's got the lead from Kyle. Kyle spinning out down in the corner. Corey now put a lap on Kyle. Got a nice lead in that black and white car. Brian Horning, he's going to sit in the infield with his sprint car. Coming around down near me is Corey Milligan, the black and white car, second place. Kyle Horning, a lap down, third, Kevin Kuzer. Red and white car is going to go back out on the track again. It's Brian Horning. Corey, that black car going down the backstretch through 3 and 4. By me up here in 1 and 2. That's your leader. Kyle taking another spin right in front of Corey. Not really looking like Kyle. It's the end of the race.
Corey Milligan, Kevin Kuzer, Kyle
Corey Milligan picking up the win on that one there. So now you guys can see me and what I got going on tonight. How's everybody doing tonight? I gotta move some of my stuff here so I can have a seat and take a break for a little bit. I've been full at it. So yeah, we got things straightened out on the live. You guys can see my new setup here. Open up the lid, and when it works right, yeah, we just get it rolling. So that's very beneficial here. Took me a little less than an hour to set up tonight with 3 cameras. So I'm really liking the new setup. I normally do put up the leaderboards, but the track is not pushing out any way for me to do that tonight, guys. You can see what's going on the track right now. I believe it's practice. It is. These guys are getting ready to do some practice over here, some spin on over here, and take a look around. So we got in the pit area tonight. Driver stand. Practice right now. We got a car going around the track. 13.5 sprint. Looks like Brian Horning taking some practice laps here with his sprint car. So I'm going to see what you guys have to say here. Has it been any problems for you guys? Are we glitching out in any way? How's it look? Let me know. Things look like they're doing really good, but I'm not sure. So how about giving me a shout out? So I'm going to read down some of the comments right now. Internet's still acting up, says Mike Woods. This was a little while back. I don't see anything with the internet so far. It says excellent connection, so hopefully we're good now. is the big track behind the driver's stand, says Mike Woods. Yeah, so let me show you guys that while we're got warm-ups going on. So this is the small track. And then when you look to the right-hand side, see if I can do that for you guys. When you look to the right here, that used to be the skating rink, and inside that's the big track. And I don't know what these guys are running right now, unless somebody's sawing wood. But probably somebody's sawing wood, I'm thinking. So that's the inside that big white building. That is the indoor track here at Pheasantland RC Park, and the hobby shop right behind me. Small tracks right here. That is the timing house, that tan building. Got the driver's stand with the Halter Landscaping and Pheasantland RC Park banner right there. Right behind that is the big track, and that's all covered up. And on the other side of the big track, we have the drag strip. I think I got chainsawing going on behind me, guys. Sorry, I'll turn that down a little bit so that ain't always something on the live. Gotta love the live. So back to what we were doing here. Sorry, because everything is always going on here at Pheasantland RC Park. Got the guys taking some practice right now. This is what it looks like on the driver's stand looking down. This here is looking onto the track while the guys are taking some practice laps. Let me go up on the top of the driver's stand for you guys, and we can look over at the driver. You can see Corey right up there, and then you can see the snack bar. That would be the gray building. I am right down here. If you can see me waving, I'll zoom in for you guys. There's where I'm set up, right down here by the snack bar, right by the entrance going inside the building right there. If you just joined us, we are at intermission right now, so racing will be starting up shortly. Pretty light night tonight. You can look out and see the pit area. Not a lot of guys here tonight. All the trailers are lined up a little bit, and you can kind of see the drag strip over there too. So over by that tractor loader backhoe, you can see the big tracks covered up, and then the tractor loader backhoe over there, that's where the drag strip's at. And we got some noisy neighbors. Of course, I guess we're noisy too. So let's see what you guys have to say while we're waiting for racing to get started back up again. Back up to the top. I'm not sure where we left off, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'm pretty new to everything. I've been having fun with it. That's the only way to do it. You know, me too. I'm learning everything with this live, and I'm pretty new to that. DC Racing, thank you for watching. Doyle Bunton says, hi Mark, watching from Michigan. Hey, how you doing out there? I'll be up your way in October. I'm coming out for the tractor pulling there in northwest corner of Ohio, so I'll be very close to Michigan. Thank you for watching tonight. Skunk Boss says, fun is the key. It sure is, and I want to thank Skunk Boss for being one of the sponsors for the Nationals on the live show this Saturday. The Oval RC will be live halfway through qualifying, and then the rest of the night through all the mains. Going to try to keep it somewhat short for you guys, so we're not watching a lot of timed racing. I hate videoing time racing. There's nothing fun about that, so probably won't be doing a lot of that. Back over to HDMI 2 here, and we're going to see what's going on with the drivers. We got two drivers right down here by the stand. Couple guys. This is intermission time right now. A few more minutes, we will have some racing for you guys. Let me turn this back up now that we don't have chainsawing going on in the background. I hope you can hear me now. Had a guy back there sawing some wood, so I had to turn things down. You guys can see the pit area. It's pretty busy back there tonight. Alex Moyer down there. The Hornings. So when you come here, you pit outside that fence. You can even bring your tables inside the fence. There is electric all along those boxes there where you can use your charger and plug right in. Everything's nicely lit here at night, so you guys can see the lights up top there. We normally sit here and hang out and talk a little bit and have a good time, talk about racing here at the end of the night. Track's empty right now as we get ready for racing coming up here shortly. So if you guys didn't check out my new live setup, here it is. I made a case for everything right here. Fit everything down inside. No more wires, no more spaghetti. It's all neat except for the wires I have going down here for my cameras. Got my big camera here right to the right of me. Computer set up, and the other cameras. I have 2 other cameras that we're using tonight. You can see this one here. That's the main camera. We got this camera 2 set up right on me right now, so I can talk with you guys. And then we have a 3rd camera, which is up top, and I'll switch over to that, which is something that I can do. I love these OBSBot cameras. That's the cameras that I'm using. And you guys can see the whole track down there is 3 and 4 in field and 1 and 2, and I'm down there in 1 and 2. Really cool setup I got going on here and starting to get it under control too. So it's been quite a battle for me. You know, you miss one little thing and everything goes to crap. But let's see. Skunk Boss says small track is fun, and if you just joined us, we are waiting for racing action to resume here. We're intermission time right now. Sounds like a Nitro Mud Boss. That's why I was looking around, Mike. It sure did, but here was a chainsaw up on top of the hill. I doubt we're done hearing him. Thank you, Doyle. Yeah, nice setup. I'm digging it, man. I made all this. I ripped all the guts out and did everything right here, so check it out. If you guys are looking at what it takes to do a live setup, got my Rodecaster Duo, my computer, and on this side here I have my YOLO Box Ultra and my own Wi-Fi, which is nice too. So we really got it all here. Seeing what's going on in the camera, nothing going on right now. It says intermission, waiting for racing to resume here. We'll be back to racing shortly. What classes are running tonight? Well, that's the next problem that I'm having because they're not pushing out what I need to know. So I'm not able to tell you guys who's racing where. Normally I look on the computer here and I'm able to tell who's racing where, but I don't know. They ain't got it squared away yet tonight. I'm going to look at that right now, see if I can't get that figured out. Then we'll be able to take a look at the classes too. All right, good. Looks like we got things back up and going again here now, so that's very good. Kyle said he was going to reset that for us, which he did. Give me a second here while I get things rearranged. We want to make sure that we're on the right night and everything. It's not easy when you got to go back and do everything all over again. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the classes we have tonight, there's only 19 entries, 16 drivers, not a lot of people. It's been very light, even between all the tracks around here, because there's so many tracks. I mean, literally, there's probably like 4 or 5 tracks in a very close 45-minute vicinity of this track. So tonight, we got Midwest Modified, we got BL2, we have Sportsman Mud Boss, 12 Ts, we have 13.5 Sprint, and they got 2 heats. Looking at the entry list tonight, Midwest Modified has 1, 2, 3, 4, but I don't think Matt Gruber's here, so it looks like we got 3 in Midwest Modified. Only 1 in intermediate. We got 5 in the BL2 class. Only 1 in big block. 13.5, we got 7 entries. And 12T, there's only 1. So the biggest classes tonight, 13.5 and BL2, and even Midwest. Actually, those are the 3 biggest classes here tonight. chainsaws and blowers. We got it all going on here tonight at Pheasantland RC Park. So let me figure out, make sure we're on the right one. We are. Okay. We're going to watch Kyle go around the track while I'm doing that. Track prep going on as we get ready to head into the mains. Not a lot of downtime here at Pheasantland, so if you like coming out, racing for a little bit and getting home early, we run a typical Saturday night racing program here, which means that it's one round of heats just like the big tracks. And then we go right into the mains. And we have everything all set up for tonight. Awesome. All right, we're going to get back to answering some questions. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about tonight before racing gets started. Again, if you just joined us, we are waiting for the features to get started. So it'll be just a few minutes. Really wanted to see the big track last week on the stream, maybe next time. You know, I didn't think there was going to be anybody here, or else I would have had the live stream up and going. I grabbed my car, headed on down the road, and came down here, and I showed up 5 minutes before race time. I didn't even get any practice and just threw in my car and went racing. Had a great time. Actually did pretty good, too. But next big track race, I think is Sunday. And I don't think I'm Friday? Yeah. Oh, Friday night's the next big track race here. I may be down at Hoagland's already Friday night, getting a little practice or trying out the live down there, just seeing how that goes for Saturday, because Saturday's going to be a big event here for the Oval RC, and for local racing, it's going to be the Hoagland's Summer Nationals down in Jobstown, New Jersey. Looks like the only thing missing is an off-road track. They did have a big off-road track, but it was kind of like a basher truck track. And I suggested that because guys needed a place just to go bash their trucks. So they had that up for a while and left that up, and guys came out, had some fun, and they took that down, put the mud bog in there in its place, and that was there for 2 years, and now they have the drag strip and the big track. Awesome place, it sure is. Okay, sounds like a quarter scale gas car ripping. Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. I have a couple of us down here watching from Gulf Coast, Houston, Texas. We appreciate you broadcasting. Thank you, says Wes. Wes, I was down there last year. I came down last year for a work meeting. I sell tractors for a living, so I had to come down there for a Cub Cadet meeting. I wanted to go to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house down there. Of course, I heard that they don't really welcome people, but I wanted to check that out. Gulf Coast, Houston, Texas. It's really hot down there, too. It was like 100 and some degrees down there. See what's going on the track. Nothing really going on yet. We're a few minutes away from going back to racing, just to let you guys know. That's our other camera up on top. Kyle's heading on into the booth, so he'll be calling guys in there shortly. That's the bird's eye view of the track up top, so we can see what's going on with the drivers tonight. Back to what I got going on, we got 3 cameras set up for you guys. The main camera is looking onto the track, and this is the one that we watch all the time. Might be able to have a leaderboard up for you guys too, not really sure. So that's what we were hoping for earlier, try to get the leaderboard up. Speaking of leaderboard, we have a couple sponsors that will be on the leaderboard for the weekend. We have Skunk Boss RC, Bob Thrupp. I want to thank you, Bob. And thanks for being one of the sponsors for the weekend here on the live show.
Midwest Modifieds.
Here we go, as they're calling cars to the track.
In about 2 minutes, start making your way up.
But I want to thank Skunk Boss RC. Check out his channel, subscribe to him. He's a big supporter of racing in general, and an overall good guy. Another sponsor that we have this weekend is RacingDots.com. RacingDotsRC.com. Not sure. Have to look at that, but he'll be one of the live sponsors this weekend. First time I had him on, so we'll have all his information up for you guys. I want to thank him. He will be one of the leaderboard sponsors. Mark is going high tech. Yeah, you ain't kidding, brother. It's the more high tech I go, it seems like the worse that it is. It seemed a lot easier when I just brought my phone out, but you can't really do it because you can't go for, you know, a couple hours with the phone. It just don't work. Speaking of going for a while, make sure everything's all plugged in, which I guess it is. That's right. We're at Pheasantland RC Park. Can you tell us where you are located? How far from Philly? We're not far from Philly, really. It takes me about 45 minutes to get to Philly. Just come right up the Schuylkill Expressway. I'm sure you know that road, and that's a horrible way to go. But come up there, 422, and then Route 100, and you will be Route 100, 73, and that's where we're at in Ole, Pennsylvania. So we're about 45 minutes north of Philly. Maybe an hour, yeah, it could be, depending on traffic. Although it's not a bad shot because you can shoot right up 422 and head up one of the roads here to the rink. The rink sits back in pretty good. Ole's a small town, even though this is Boyertown, but Boyertown, Pennsylvania, it's really closer to Ole. Who's the president? Says Mr. Sick. President of who? So if you guys are just
all right, Midwestern Modified, Midwest
Modified's coming up. Let's take a look at what we got going on here right now.
Drivers, BL2 drivers, you
Be a quick night, but let's look at the guys over here as they get ready to go. There we go.
This will be a 40-lap main.
And it looks like our Midwest Modified guys are getting ready to come out onto the track now. So we're going to have racing for you guys here in just a second. Hang in there. Maybe I can see if I can...
Don't forget, we are live every Monday night with Talking Shop. 7:30 over on the YouTube. Come over and subscribe. And
Here we go. We got the Midwest Modified guys up next. We got Mike Yawn, Brian Stout, Jerry Dilks, Matt Groover. Although I think we only have 3 coming up to the race next tonight.
And you can't forget the one and only Skunk Boss. He's the sponsor of this Saturday at the Homeland Nationals.
There you go. Skunk Boss. Kyle's giving you a shout out there. Sorry, now you guys can see what's going on, but we got Mike Yawn, Brian Stout, Jerry Dilks, Matt Groover. Matt Groover not making the call tonight. So we're going to be heading right out of here. Let me get that set up here for you guys. The overhead, and as soon as they're ready to go, we'll switch over to the other camera, and we're going to be following along.
Let's go. BL2 drivers, let's go.
In the meantime, I'll keep reading off what's up with you guys out here. Mark, is your son running the Traxxas Modified tonight? No, he is not. He is fathering 3 girls. He really doesn't have time to be racing anymore, although I wish he would come out sometime. Did Traxxas land on the moon? I think so. Do you like your heart toolboxes? Mine have been holding up great for a year now. I only use it for the camera. I don't use them. I don't use the heart boxes for racing. I use the Craftsman boxes for racing. And it looks like these guys are...
Brett, Aaron, Corey.
Looks like they're getting ready to go, but we got Corey right down here right now. Actually, Corey walking across here. Going to be racing here in just a second. I'm up to 98 subs, Mark, so close to 100. How do you become a sponsor for your lives? Send me an email or send me a message on Facebook.
Brian Stout will be second.
Here we go. We're going to go back to racing right here, finally.
And the Invisible Man, Matt Gruber, going to be fourth. All right, drivers, down to my toe, 30 laps. And
they're off. Mike Yawn's going to bring him down for the green. This is the Traxxas modified class. It was Traxxas Mud Boss class, so they changed the name. Got a great battle here. They're side by side. Brian Stout takes the lead, hits the wall as it gets a little soupy down there at the bottom. This track will suck you down there. Brian Stout out in the lead with that orange wing on the back of his car. These new Traxxas cars get around here pretty good. There's quite a few of them around. It's just a matter of people bringing them out. Some of them tucked them away. I tucked one away for myself, and I have one on the shelf at home. Brian Stout, he's the one with the orange wing on the back. Traxxas modified class, first one out tonight. Brian taking a spin.
That's going to give the lead to Jerry Dilks.
Jerry Dilks taking the lead. Jerry with the yellow number 30. He's got number 35 on the car, a yellow dot on the front of the car. Stout's right behind him. Up a good race here. Stout running them down, running a 4.8. Jerry Dilks out in the lead right now. Stout's got him covered though. Stout's looking underneath. I'm going to take the lead away from Jerry Dilks, taking a shot back underneath too. Stout in the lead, Jerry Dilks second, and it looks like we got Mike Young in third. All three cars very close, box stock class, controller and all. To get in the race and try the Traxxas modified stock controller and all. He needs a battery and a charger, and you're racing. Brian Stout looking really good right now. We got one spinning around. Small class tonight as we watch Brian Stout come down here through three. He's going through 3 and 4, coming down here in 1 and 2 on the bank track. Jerry Dilks not far behind him. Looks like we got another battle for the lead coming up.
Stout ripping the lip.
Stout up on the high side, getting bite off the high side. Car looking good too, not really falling away at all. Oh, now Jerry Dilks taking a look underneath because Stout really up high. Now Jerry Dilks now in the middle of the track taking the lead. No, we still got Brian Stout out in the lead, sorry. Brian's got a half track, so he's high side Harry right now in the lead.
I tried to get the big block to it, it's so hard. Jerry's back on the same lap.
We're watching the car with the orange wing on the back. That is Brian Stout. And we got a car into the corner. And we got Stout upside down. Is that enough for Dilks? 5 to go, and Jerry Dilks right behind Stout. Stout goes upside down, messing around. Now Stout getting serious about it again as he runs the middle groove. Stout going down there in 3 and 4. Jerry Dilks right behind him. Oh, Stout goes rolling down the backstretch. White flag to go, and Jerry Dilks got the lead. Jerry gonna pick up the win here in that Traxxas modified class. Jerry picking up the win. See if we can get a word with Jerry on that race there.
You're good. Just go. Turn left. You're good. Oh, no, you're not.
Looks like up next we're going to have the BL2 class coming out. Maybe we can get a quick word with Jerry.
Brian, you have the win in my heart.
Got Aaron Rochon right there. Somebody want to flag Jerry down for me?
Whoever I can get the Marshall.
Hey, Jerry.
Jerry.
Hang on a minute. Come on over here a minute, Jerry. As soon as I get the camera spun around here.
Oh, no worries.
Looks about it. We're going to have a word here with Jerry. All right, a little bit more over here. Sorry. Oh, no wonder I was holding it backwards. That wouldn't make start. Okay, here we go.
That usually helps.
Okay, with me now is Jerry Dilks picking up the win in that new Traxxas modified class. Jerry, tell us what it's like driving these new cars.
Well, it's a tank until you get used to it. I'm still not great at it, but I have fun with it. That's all that matters. I don't have a ton of money into it. It's pretty much bone stock. That's why I like the class.
Yeah, right out of the box, you got to run that stock control. You can do a little bit like change oil in the shocks and diff. Do you have anything done like that to your car?
Yeah, I pretty much have molasses in the right rear.
Okay, all right. Well, Jerry Dilks picking up the win here in Traxxas Modified. Thank you, Jerry.
Alex, thanks for volunteering.
Let's see, make sure we didn't lose you guys here on the live.
Well, as we wait for Brett, we're going to wait for the Speedy Ludwig. We got him here, Mr. J Body RC. Pete.
Looks like up next we're going to have Pete Ludwig, Brett Ludwig, Aaron Rashawn, Corey Milligan, and Jason Durr. This will be the BL2 class as we get those guys lined up there.
And Alex is going to pick who he wants to win. Who does Alex want to win? Not the one. I guess I'll go with my teammate, Aaron Rashawn. Don't screw this up.
Guys are lining up. We're just checking out the stream. Sorry about the little blip there. I did figure out how to solve that. So we're getting somewhere with this live show. Up next, a BL2. We got some really good fast cars coming up here next. The guys are lined up right down in front of us. This would be a Traxxas / car.
You plug one into the red one and the black one in the black one, and it goes.
Basher Brandon Cody says, hey, Mark, long time no see. Definitely. It's been a long time since I've seen you guys out here at the Mudbog Pit. I'm going to try to get out one of these weekends so we can show the dirt drag racing for everybody. I was going to come out for that night race, and they changed it to the day, and, well, I couldn't make that. Good talking with you, though, Brandon. Thank you for joining the live tonight. DJORC spinning again on the Tuesday. Yes. If you guys are just joining in, you can see we are spinning. Got the new setup here for you guys to check out. Pull the lid off and roll now. No more spaghetti mess. Getting our stuff together here.
I'm going to walk over here and figure out what's going on.
Cage Rattler says, hello, Mark. The new setup looks great. Thank you. Working hard at it. It's a never-ending battle. Those body clips need fixed on them. If you're talking about those Traxxas Modifieds, you're right. They do. And if the top camera looks to the left side of the curve instead of to the right, then I think it'd be nice. Okay, well, let me try it out. Let me first adjust things around here for you guys. Okay, because I got these cameras are remote control, so I can turn that one to the left just like that. This is the OBSBot tail air cameras that we got. We'll show some of the track there on that side because we do have different camera angles for you guys. This one here is looking right down 1 and 2 where I'm standing. This one here is up on the driver's stand. And while we're waiting for everybody, we can see what's going on. Looks like we have a meeting going on here at the end of the driver's stand. I think they're checking the legality of one of the cars.
It's not bound.
It's not bound? Is that what they're saying anyway, right? You checking that thing over, making sure it's legal? Is that what it is?
Blinks red and green at the same time.
Huh?
It blinks red and green at the same time.
Okay.
You ever see that?
Yeah.
What do you do? Put it in the garage, go buy a new one.
Yeah.
You're helpful.
Waiting on Pete. We'll see. Maybe we can zoom in a little bit and see what's going on. But Pete's got some problems. That's who we're waiting on. And he's one of the point guys too. So Pete's been winning like every race here. Now I wish I would have came tonight because that actually gives me a chance. Pete's looking it over.
You need a paid driver. Drive your car.
Yeah. I just need to make enough money where I can pay a driver. Got a meeting going on there. They're trying to get Pete's car working. Usually you don't have a lot of problems with these cars. Normally they're just ready to hit the track and that's it. Anyway, back to the... Oh, I'll set that other camera up a while so we can look down where you guys want to look, and you want to look down to the left there. We'll do that with that other camera. If you just joined us, we're waiting for Pete Ludwig as he had some problem with his car, so we got the BL2 class coming up next. It's one of the biggest classes here besides 13.5 Sprint. Switch back to this other camera. I got so much going on. Yeah. And if you guys haven't heard me, we will be... Come on now.
Small turn guys off, BL2 guys off.
We're going to go on a technicality of we've never seen, if anybody's seen a BL2 ESC blink red and green at the same time and know how to fix it, go to Brett's trailer.
Anybody ever see a...
I've never seen that.
An
And
ESC blink red
else.
and green? I think I did. It may mean a bad
So we're going to
ESC.
give
I
them a
don't
little
know.
bit of time to try to fix it.
We're waiting for Pete's car, so we're going to have the next...
So we would do, BL2 is going to go last tonight.
Okay, they're going to move BL2 to the back because Pete
So right
is
now we're going to do a
up there
35
in
lap,
points.
12 turn race.
We got 12 turn. Not a lot of guys in the
I
12
just
turn.
need 2 marshals. Alex, go in the infield. Thank you. Okay, I need 1 more marshal to go to the infield.
Pure Stock 83 says hello from Texas, and we have a few guys watching tonight from Texas. How you doing tonight? A little lag in that modified race in the beginning. Sorry about that. Showing excellent connection, although you never know. We
After
are
this race
hiding
will be
behind
sprint
this
car.
building here. Always great to see the live, says Brian SH69. Fletcher says this is fun. Looking good, came out great. Sean Good says, probably talking about my box there. And now the lights finally came on. That's good.
All
So
right.
we're going to be
Just
getting
need
back to
Dave
racing here
Schultz back in.
shortly. They got 12T. And it's only 2 guys tonight. Greetings from Indonesia, my friend. Looks so fun. Awesome. Thank you. Shift camera to the left. A little did that already. Tire check. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Tire. No, actually, Pete's got a problem with his car, so we're getting that
Dave will be
worked
on
out.
hold. John
Looking out
will
on
be
the track. This is what we got on the track right now. 12 turn. We only have 2 12 turn guys tonight.
All right, drivers, sound of my tone. 35 laps. Beep.
Oh, that could be true, huh? Red is NICAD mode.
You're green.
But they got a red and blinking green. Maybe it's just not liking that mode or something. I don't know. 12 turn race going on right now. Dave Schultz and Jonathan Bolich. Dave Schultz out in the lead in that 469 black car, I think it is. Yep, 469. Dave Schultz having a good run the other week when we were out here on the live, and then I think he may have picked up a win. I'm not sure. Jonathan Bolich, always looking pretty good. I think he's going to be able to run down Dave, but we'll see. Dave Schultz, 465 to Jonathan Bolich, 470. So they're trading back and forth some lap times right now. This is a race here in the 12 turn. 12 turn pretty much barely exists this track after the BL2 came along. Everybody runs BL2 now. You don't have to worry about motors anymore. I still have the original motor I got from Traxxas. I love BL2 class. Dave Schultz running a 4.715 to Jonathan Bolich 4.721. Running about the same lap times. Your leader is the black car in the 469.
15 laps.
Not many laps left here in the 12 turn. These guys are racing. Again, not many people left period in 12 turn anymore. Everybody moved up to BL2, so it's kind of like a beginner's.
James going to come across for 10 to go. 10 to go.
10 laps to go for the 12 turn. Dave Schultz running a 4.761 to Jonathan Bolich 4.793. They're both on the same lap, so we could have a race here at the very end.
If anybody takes out Kyle Horning in the next race, I will give you a high five.
Dave Schultz, still your leader in that black
4
car.
laps left for Dave and Jonathan.
Jonathan Bolich running a 4.793. Just not quite fast enough, but he is hanging in there. We're at Pheasantland RC Park in Boyertown, Pennsylvania.
White flag.
Regular race night here. Low entries tonight, not a lot. We got some big races coming up this weekend. We got a race on the big track Friday, race on the big track on Sunday, and we'll be down at the Summer Nationals on Saturday. So if you live in the area here, you can race pretty much every night.
13.5 sprint, 8-8, you're up. Oh.
Okay, 13.5 sprint coming up next.
I need a clean track. Everybody used to make fun of me, but now look at the guys out there. I need some marshals, please. Anybody and anybody. Anybody and anybody. If you're available to marshal,
We'll wait till the lineup comes along.
Come on, Kyle, I got money on you.
This should be a good race coming up here next. We got quite a few sprint cars. I think they even had a B main tonight. Not really sure, but
anybody that can marshal.
okay. Now back to reading some comments quick before we get back to the racing action. Maybe instant replay next. I'm working on it. You know, I'm doing everything here. So somebody said, hey, I need a program director, somebody running all this, and they are exactly right, because this gets pretty tough to do all this.
I'm just waiting on Brian Stout and Kevin Coons.
Perfect with the camera. Great job. Thank you, Michael Robertson. Do appreciate that. Can you get the Kyosha Big Brew It? I don't know. I'd be better if its strip pole was installed in the grass. Oh, if a stripper pole was installed in the grass. Yeah, it probably would be better. We'd have a great live show then, wouldn't we? Thank you for watching tonight, Barry. Do appreciate it. Old Tegra says, flashing red and green LED on the Traxxas electronic speed controller ESC can indicate an over voltage alarm or low voltage. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle. Red and green means over voltage.
As far front as you can put it. Ready. So the car turns. Yeah.
Okay, 2 Hawk, 2 on my tires. 13.5 lining up, guys.
Take it out.
See if we got the lineups posted yet. Don't look like it.
Right, Todd? Todd, right?
Are they running silver cans? I don't know what a silver can is. Hello from Brazil. How you doing, Carol? ORC. Carrillo RC. Okay. Noah Barn. Go Brett. Brett Ludwig will be coming up in very shortly. We got a 13.5 race coming up next. Everyone would be wrecked if there was a stripper pole. Yes, that's for sure. I don't think you guys would see any racing either.
They do all out here. Shining lights bright on me. You know, I'm so bright.
Kyle, I don't have any feed for the... I don't have any feed again.
We are looking for Corey on the pole. Ray second. Brian third. Kevin fourth. Alex fifth.
I'm going to see if Kyle can help us out with the feed here. If we look over, we can see we don't have a feed coming out of there yet for these guys, so I can tell you who's starting where. Normally that helps out quite a bit, but not right now. There we go. Kyle got us set. Corey Milligan, Ray Horning, Brian Stout, Kevin Kuzer, Alex Moyer, Kyle Horning, Brian Horning.
All right, Corey, Ray, Brian, Kevin, Alex, Kyle, Brian.
Lose my mind. There we go.
Corey, Ray.
Here we go. You guys are getting lined up.
Alex, Kyle, Brian. All right, where are you going, Ray?
We got a full class of sprint cars here tonight. 13.5 sprint.
He may need a little help or a lot of help. All right. On my tone.
That's what it looks like up there on the driver's stand as the guys get ready. Here we go. And there they go. That's the start of the race.
We got through 1 and 2. This is a race.
Corey Milligan out to their early lead, followed by Kyle Horning in second place. Kyle's been running. No, that is Brian Stout in second place. Brian Stout in second. He gets sideways after tapping Corey. Now in second place is Ray Horning. Ray Horning in a brand new car. And he's all over. Oh, that's not Ray, not a brand new car. Somebody just hit the wall and spun out. Looks like Corey Milligan back into the lead. Here we go. Corey in that black and white car. Corey getting through lap traffic. It's a traffic jam out there. We're watching that black and white car going down into 3 and 4. Now coming across the driver's stand. Now up by me, the black and white car. That's your leader. Second place, Ray Horning. Ray Horning is in that black, white, and red car right there. So he's about a quarter track behind Corey. Corey leading the way. We're going to stick with him. We can lose him really fast. Brian Stout looks like trying to get a lap back. Brian Stout in that 76 right behind your leader, trying to get back on the lead lap. And you can do it here. You can pick up the win, too. We got one upside down. There we go. Parts falling off. We're still watching your leader, Corey Milligan. He got through that pretty good. Brian Stout, he didn't get by to get his lap back. Oh, we got one going upside down, and that is Brian Stout. Now, Corey has almost a lap on the whole field, but anything can happen. We've seen this every week. There goes Corey. We got one flying down the backstretch. Corey clips him with the wing. Corey going on the far side. Now Corey running up here. We're watching that black and white car. I'll center the camera here for you guys and go fix my mic.
Corey in a hurry. We got Corey, Kyle, Ray, Kevin, and Brian.
Okay, so we are still watching Corey. Corey Milligan right there, black and white car going down the backstretch through 3 and 4, right in front of the drivers right now, underneath another car. That black car coming up on the white car. That's your leader. Black car getting ready to put a lap on the white car. Second place is Kyle Horning now. Kyle is on the same lap. We'll see if we can't find Kyle. Kyle's not far behind. There's Corey right there. There's Kyle. We'll see if Kyle can win this one. Kyle running them down. Kyle beat me last week when I ran BL2. Corey Milligan feeling the pressure, running a 4.443 to Kyle's 4.474. Kyle now a quarter track behind. There goes Corey. Right there's Kyle. That's how close it is. One car in between them. 44 laps down. Not many laps to go. Now looks like there's an opening for Kyle. We'll see if he can do it. He's reeling them up. 50-lap race. Lap number 46. Kyle runs into lap traffic. That ain't going to help at all. And Corey just running the high side, looking pretty good.
Corey's going to come out of 4 and take the win.
And Corey Milligan's going to pick up the win.
Ray's going to be third.
Second place is going to be Kyle Horning.
That's it.
Third place, Ray Horning. Then Kevin Kuzer and Brian Stout. That was some good racing there in the 13.5. We'll see if Corey wants to come over here. I'm sure he does. Hey, Corey, come on over here.
From the last race out to Marshall.
You guys will get to come on right over here. We're not in, we don't have you in there yet. Okay. Let me fix that a little bit. All right. Hang on 1 second. Okay, with me now. The winner of that 13.5 sprint race is Corey Milligan. Corey, what a race you ran there.
Yeah.
You know, Kyle, he was running you down here at the
Yeah,
end.
he was.
That had to make you nervous, right?
Yeah, and I was running way off my line too. So
Oh, hang on, sorry. So, yeah, Kyle was making you nervous back there, and go ahead, tell us about that.
Yeah, and it was throwing me way off my line, and so lucky towards the end he caught up. You know, almost a battle.
I was watching the battle between you guys, and the times were pretty close. Let me fix this here, sorry. So the times were pretty close between you guys, and it looked like it was a back and forth deal where nobody could really get on one another, and then Kyle messed up.
Yeah, I wasn't pulling, but he wasn't gaining. If anything, he was gaining a little bit, and then he had a little mess up.
So what do you think when Kyle wrecked there at the very end with 2 laps to go?
I hate to see it, but I was a little relieved.
Yeah, you were feeling better then, weren't you?
Yeah.
Corey Milligan picking up the win here in 13.5 sprint. Good job, Corey. Sorry about the pop in there, guys. Gonna see if I can throw this back on. I gotta put this. Sorry, this may be a little loud. Looks like that ain't going back on. Just hang in there as I try to put back in. I'm gonna lower the volume just a bit. Okay, looks like we have that fixed back up again.
All right.
Sorry, I had to turn down the volume for you guys so it didn't blow your ears out. But
Pete, Brett, Aaron.
up next, BL2.
This will be
It's the A main for the BL2 class. My boss, Pete Ludwig, Brett Ludwig, Aaron Rashong, Corey Milligan, Jason Durr.
all right, drivers. Sound of my tones. 50 laps.
And we're going right back into it. Here we go. And we're off. BL2 class, Pete Ludwig winning everything here on the outside on the short track. He's in that blue and white car. Second place is his son, Brett Ludwig. Those two got it together every week. Third is Aaron Rochong, running about 120 races a year. He definitely has the experience to come up and try to win this. I don't know if he's going to have the speed. Pete, just amazing getting through traffic, and doesn't look like a lot of traffic out there tonight. Pete in the blue and white car, second, red and white. Third, number 5, Aaron Rochong, part of that Bloodline RC crew, hanging tight in third spot. He'll keep the pressure on the whole race. Pete now separating a little bit about a straightaway, but these guys are holding back. It's still early into the race. Pete looking good in that blue and white car. Brett Ludwig in second place behind his dad. Third place, Aaron taking a look under Brett. He's going to keep pressure on Brett as we're watching second place right now. We're definitely going to keep an eye on your leader, though, as we're watching second place. There's the battle right now. Aaron Rochong sits in third place. Second place is red and white, Brett Ludwig. Pete Ludwig going by in the blue car. Here comes Pete, your leader, down by the, right in front of the drivers down the back stretch. You can see the distance he has on those guys. Still a close race, anybody's race. But so far, very clean race as these guys get through traffic. Brett's got an opening now to try to run down his dad, Jason Durr, holding up your leader. Pete gets underneath him. Jason learning how to drive too. He lets the guys go right by. Pete Ludwig, you can see that car getting a ton of bite. I'll even try to zoom in for you guys. Pete's got his tires on lockdown every time he comes to this track. That's why he's so fast, but he can also read the track so good.
23 laps to go.
23 laps to go, and we still got a battle back there between, Aaron Rochong now took over second place. He's a half track now behind Pete. Aaron in the number 5, now Brett in third place. Must have happened while they were trying to get through lap traffic. Aaron Rochong, Bloodline RC crew, coming down by me in 1 and 2, now down in 3 and 4. Brett Ludwig He's hanging right back there on Aaron. He's not going to give him any breathing room. We got one sideways. That's Corey Milligan. That was the winner of the 13.5 class. Now Pete's in that blue and white car. That's your leader, and he's looking to put a lap on everybody right now. All Pete's got to do is hang in there, but he's not going. He's going to make his way through lap traffic. He's going to say the heck with it. Nobody wrecking out there so far, but anything can happen. This track is tough. The battle is between Aaron Rochon and Brett Ludwig. Aaron's in second, Brett's in third. Pete now making his way up to third place as he's lapped through fourth. Here we go. Your leader now going to try to put a lap on third place, and that's his son, Brett Ludwig. He may just ride along because he knows Brett's kind of tough. Aaron Rochon sitting in second place. Aaron now still a half track behind Pete. He's got to get around Jason. 2 laps to go. It's probably not going to happen. Looks like Pete's going to take the win here. 1 lap to go. Pete Ludwig. We got a wreck down there. Corey Milligan and Jason Durr. Pete Ludwig's going to take the win. They're in. Aaron Rochon second. Brett Ludwig third. Jason Durr fourth. Corey Milligan fifth.
Top 3 in every race. Please go inside for your picture.
Good race between those guys. Try to get somebody over here. Yeah, man, Pete is good. His consistency is on point. Anybody's home track planning on running the Losi NASCAR? Not really. It's a small car. Not looking like a lot of fun, honestly. But here we go. We got Pete. Come on over here.
Thank you for what you do.
No problem, man. Appreciate it. We'll get Pete over here now. He's a regular over here. Let's see if I can get him on. Right there. Stand a little closer there, Pete. Sorry.
All right.
There you go. You in? Yep. Let me raise it right a little bit right like that. There we go. We'll get some words here with Pete. So here we have the winner of the BL2 class, Pete Ludwig. Another week, another win. Every week just keeps getting. It's hard to beat you, Pete. You know, nobody seems to be able to do it. I was going to bring my car to give you a shot tonight, but
Sure.
That car looks really good every week. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And, you know, if people are wondering, this is actually a Peak Boss. I bought it from Dave Peak last year. It was a 12T car, and now I put a BL2 in it. And, you know, what I can say is, you know, if anybody is looking to get into this, it's a really good start. You know, it's give you a really good basic setup.
Yep.
And, you know, I critiqued it from there with what I thought with camber and that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
it works. It works on this track. I do my tires myself. They're just the S1s. I pop a Willys traction compound, and it just works.
So if you guys don't know, Peak Boss is a car that's set up by Dave Peak, and he calls him a Peak Boss. And J Body RC, Pete's the owner of J Body RC. He's the one who makes these awesome looking bodies and puts a heck of a graphic on the car too. Papa Willie's traction compound definitely helps this track too, doesn't it?
Yes, we use the green and the red, depending on what the track's doing, and go from there.
So you knew Aaron was back there. You got around Brett, and what were you thinking then?
I was just worried I was going to get hung up in a lap car because this track's small, and you know the 4-second lap, like one little wreck and you're behind the 8 ball again. You know, it doesn't take much at all.
Pete Ludwig picking up the win. Thanks, Pete.
All right,
Appreciate
thanks, Mark.
it. Pete's the owner of jbodyrc.com. Go check him out. You can purchase that body right online and get it sent right to you. But I answer some more questions here. So, guys, if you don't know already, Saturday, well, they're racing here Friday night on the big track. I will more than likely be down in Jersey at Hoagland's RC Speedway. Maybe Friday night. I'll definitely be down there Saturday for the Summer Nationals. The Oval RC will be covering the Summer Nationals down there this year. And I do have some sponsors to talk about for that. I want to thank Skunk Boss RC and Racing Dots, which those guys will be the sponsor for Saturday's live. Can't wait to get down there to Hoagland's RC Speedway for the Summer Nationals and see everybody down there. Great racing though tonight. Let's read some of these comments here. Let me adjust the camera so you guys aren't looking at the sky while I'm doing that. So if you don't know where we are at Pheasantland RC Park in Boyertown, Pennsylvania. And I try to go live, every week or so when I can because it's just really convenient, close to my house. We got about 5 tracks located in the area here, and you can race just about every night. You can run Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, there's just you can run every night here. Yep, respect for delaying the race to allow him to work on his car. Yeah, why not? Because it's a small amount of guys you got to, it's all friends here, so nobody has a problem with that. It doesn't matter if I'd even be in a heated point battle. I'd say go ahead and fix your car. It's the only right thing to do. Pete's just one fine racer. He surely is. Pete is a good guy, and he's a great driver, too. Knows how to set up his car. Don't let him fool you. He might be a peak boss, but he knows what he's doing. He's one of the fastest guys in the indoor over the wintertime. Watching from Southern Indiana. I've been watching you for a good while now. I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate that. I have oval and try to race weekly when weather is good. Thank you for what you're doing. I do appreciate that, Alcar. That's what keeps me going doing this. I keep investing more and more into what I'm doing here. You guys can see we've got a lot going on here. Oval RC just trying to get bigger and bigger here on the lives. Fire. Many fans of Pete tonight. Yeah, Pete, great guy. Knows how to get around everybody. Maybe we'll get Kyle over here, too. Ask him about the voltage issue. No, he was busy. He's already taken off. Pixels, I'm sure we'll run Losi. Oh, the Losi NASCAR at 997 Raceway on the carpet oval. Maybe on the carpet oval. It's not a 10-scale car. It's a smaller car. I tried some of the smaller cars already. I wasn't a big fan of them. If it was a 10-scale car, maybe, but I think there's already so much going on here that I don't really see that. Where can I buy one of those sprint cars? That's a good question. Maybe Kyle can answer that. I'll get him over here. What's the most impressive performance of the night? Good question. Hey, Kyle, come on over here. Let's see if we can get a word with Kyle. Maybe he can answer that. See, most impressive performance of the night. I mean, Pete pretty much, actually it was Pete because getting around all those BL2 guys, but we'll ask Kyle that. Kyle from the Bloodline RC crew, come on over here, Kyle.
What's up there, Clausy?
Hey, let's go over this way.
This way?
This way. Okay, and let's get us all dialed in here because I can do that,
Whoa.
Look at that.
Look how fancy that is.
That is pretty cool, ain't it?
That is.
Okay, guys, with me now is Kyle from the Bloodline RC crew, and one of the questions was, what's the most impressive performance of the night so far?
Tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you were really good. You had a good battle going on with Corey in the sprint car, but, Pete always throws it down in BL2, too.
Most impressive race of the night, Brett and Aaron for second.
Oh, Brett and Aaron for second?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good race, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were both giving it an inch, but very tight the whole time. I would say that was the race of the night.
Yeah, when you're watching it, don't look like a whole lot, but when you're here on this track, on this small track like that, that is very nerve-wracking for 50 laps, isn't it?
Yeah, that was awesome, and Brian Stout ripping the outside with the new Midwestern Modified.
Yeah, Brian Stout up on the high side, just taking his time on the leader goes to the high side, right?
Yeah, sometimes when you have a really fast car and you want to start playing, put that thing on top.
So this is Kyle from the Bloodline RC, and Kyle, where are you heading this week?
I'll be at Ultimate on Thursday, Pheasantland back here on Friday night. I believe it's on the big track.
Yep.
Saturday at 183 for the North versus South, and then Sunday back here on the big track for North versus South. Aaron's going down to Hoagland's with you.
Yeah, Aaron will be down there with me, maybe even commentating with me down there at Hoagland's.
I think so.
Yeah, so I may even take a car, may try to race, I don't know.
I think you should.
Tonight was a good, trial and error night. I'm testing all the equipment tonight, going to go home and look at it, see if I need anything. But then we're hitting Hoagland's this Saturday.
Nice, good luck.
Okay, good luck to you too.
There you go.
Okay, guys, so check out maybe a comment or two here, and that's going to be it for us for tonight. Quick question. Any idea where a guy could get good info on draining an outdoor oval? You know, this track here, I'll show you guys, but the infield here, this doesn't look like it's very banked on the video, but it's really banked. And they dug down 3-4 feet when they built this track, and it's like a French drain. So they put rock all in that whole center section is just filled with rock about 3-4 feet down, and that way when it rains, it actually just drains down through the center naturally, and then they cover it up. So if they come out here and we get a lot of rain, they'll pump the water off it, whatever water there is, pull the covers off, and get whatever water's off there. But we can have a really bad downpour here, and those guys can get this track up and rolling in no time. So you just got to build the track right in order to be able to race and everything else. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Hey, glad I was able to catch the end of the race. Thanks, Oval. Yep, thank you. Thanks for watching tonight, Secondhand RC. 74 people tonight, impressive. Yeah, we got just about 1,000 that were watching tonight so far. Not bad for our live, a little low. The oval stuff doesn't bring a whole lot. You know, Saturday is going to be a big night down at, we are heading to Jobstown, New Jersey. So if you're around Jobstown, New Jersey area, come on out to Hoagland's and race. It's going to be a big car count. You're going to have maybe, I don't know, I've already raced down there where there was, I think, 60 entries, and I made the B main, just missed the A main down there. This is for the Summer Nationals. I'm going to try to race, but really the most important thing for me is the equipment. Aaron may step in and help me out a little bit, but I got some sponsors, got to take care of them, got to take care of the coverage and make sure that you guys get to see the very best all night long. So I'm going to get down there early. I'm going to be doing a lot of testing before we go live, and then once we're ready to go, we're going to go live. Thanks for streaming Outlaw Farmers RC. Thank you for donating to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Before we leave here, if you guys just joining in and you haven't seen my live setup here, this is, once I get the, so this is what I got going on right here. I just picked up one of these DJ mixer cases, ripped out the guts and put the Roadcaster Duo on this side here. Got my Ultra. I had to think here for a minute. Oh, it's a YOLO Box Ultra on this side here. Got my computer mounted in the center and my power strip. I have also my own internet down on this end here, so yeah, it's nice and costly with everything. And then I'm running these OBSBot tail air cameras. So I have my main camera right there. That's the Canon XF605. That's the big boy. And then you're watching me right now with the OBSBot tail air camera that I control with this little remote control. And the other OBSBot tail air I have is looking right down on top of the racetrack over there. That is actually camera number 3. So I'll switch up and I can control that from right where I'm standing. That's what the track looks like right there, and I'm standing all the way down there, and I can even zoom in. So we'll be having 4 cameras set up down there at Hoagland's. We'll be able to get a lot of race coverage. Sorry, I know it's bouncing around, but it's not that easy to control. I'm still learning it all too, so that doesn't really help. You guys can see I got a lot going on here, making a lot of big adjustments and trying to give you guys the best coverage that I can. Used to watch it 2 years ago, and then I stopped. Man, how things have changed. You're absolutely killing it, man. Awesome setup and awesome cameras. A+ overall. Thank you so much. Oh, come on over here, Brian Horning. What do you want to say to somebody?
Oh, just to say hi to
Hang on,
you.
get on over here.
Just want to say hi to you.
Well, with me now is Brian Horning, and Brian just jumped in that 13.5. Right here's the camera right here.
Yep, I jumped in the 13.5. This is my 3rd race in it.
Yeah, well, you were doing really good in the BL2. I mean, really good.
Yeah,
I mean, hanging
still running
right
that.
there in the B mains and almost making that A main. But now you backed out of that and got in the 13.5.
No, I'm still running that BL.
Okay, how you making out? Which one you think you really favor right now?
BL.
Oh, the BL2? Mm-hmm. Gonna maybe put the sprint car aside for a little bit to get serious for Friday night, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna run here Friday night with the BL.
Okay.
Saturday with that North
You
South
going to
Street.
the north-south on
Yep, I'm
Saturday?
gonna run
and
BL for both of them.
coming back here on Sunday?
Yep.
That
I'm gonna
sounds
run
like
BL for that class.
busy weekend for you, like everybody else.
Yep. And I mean, I just got into the sprint car because my brothers and Kyle, they all had one. They talked me into it.
Everybody here's a horning, so yeah, everybody's in the,
They talked me
everybody
into
got into sprint cars, so now you got to get in one. I know that
I
works.
had to get one, join the crowd.
Yep.
I'm always the last one.
All right, well, Brian Horning, thank you for joining us on the Oval RC tonight. I do appreciate it. And if I didn't thank you, Outlaw Farmer RC, I do thank you again. Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. Let's see, what do we got here? Are these guys running the same tire sizes from side to side? They're, you know, you got a little bit different setup. I'm not sure the tires are running on the sprint cars. The BL2, they're running the same tires. I think you have Preston Selfinger out right now getting some practice laps for the weekend. Racing is in for the night, so we don't have any more races here to go. But so this is going to be it, guys. So again, recap, we're here at Pheasantland RC Park, Boyertown, Pennsylvania. Come on out Tuesday and Friday nights always. Sometimes even on the big track over there, they're going to be running big track Friday night. So if you've never been here, come on up and check out the big track on Friday night. That's what they call the Super Speedway. I will be, and there is racing Thursday night at Ultimate RC Pit Stop. There's also racing. I'll be down for the Summer Nationals at Hoagland's RC Speedway on Saturday. That's going to be a long day. I'm going to be jumping in about halfway through qualifying, and we'll be going all the way to the last checkered flag flies down there at Hoagland for the Summer Nationals. Going to see a lot of good racing. It's going to be a long day, but I will be there covering all the action for you guys. Can't wait to get down there to Hoagland's RC Speedway. Then that's going to be the end of my weekend because that'll be a late day Saturday. They will be racing here Sunday. Maybe I might throw my hat in the ring there and see what I can do on Sunday night, Sunday afternoon. But I think that's going to be it. I'll probably be wore out. So this is my test really for Saturday night down at Hoagland's. I wanted to run through a couple things, which I did. Seen a few things where I need to touch up a little bit. But overall, we're ready to go for Saturday night. So I want to thank you guys for joining in tonight, each and every one of you, and thank you for the donations. I'm Mark with the Oval RC. Rob Sweeten just jumped on, said, good job, Mark. Thank you for joining us tonight, Rob. Really appreciate it, and I hope everything looks good for you guys. I'm Mark with the Oval RC, and we'll see you Saturday. Check us out for the Summer Nationals. It's going to be a big one.